Hey everyone, I'm Molly and welcome to your practice. Today's gonna be a 20-minute session, kind of a full body, stretchy, sweepy practice, a balanced reset, good for any time of day. I'm gonna do it in the morning, but could be a good lunch break or evening after work practice. Grab whatever you need. If you wanna practice with a bolster or blocks, that would be good. And then take a minute to set up your space, put on some music, light a candle, anything to bring your body and your senses into your practice. Take a breath, kind of land here and separate yourself from the rest of your life for just a few moments so you can give yourself a little bit of movement medicine. And we're gonna get started seated at the back of your mat in Sukhasana. Crossing one shin in front of the other, you could sit up onto a prop, bringing your hips higher than your knees if that feels good. And then hands onto your knees, just take a little bit of a scribble side to side, forward and backwards, rounding through the rib cage. Feel free to close your eyes here and just find what feels good for you. Opening up through the body, noticing your breath, where it moves easily, maybe where it gets stuck. You can linger there. A couple more breaths here. In this class, maybe you could think about finding balance through the different kind of sides of you and energies of you, what feels good to be activated and what feels good to be released or relaxed. And let yourself have a little reset here. Okay, bear sit. Stretch your feet in front of you. Kneecaps are pointing up to the sky. Plant your hands behind you. Fingertips can be at whatever angle. And then push down through your feet and hands. Lift your hips up and take a little rock forward and backwards in your low reverse tabletop, stretching the shoulders as your hips glide towards your heels. Kind of activating through the hamstrings as you scrub forward and backwards. And then plant your hips at the back of the mat. Bring your feet out a little bit wider, hands to the front of your shins. Find your bear sit. And from here, inhale to open up across the chest, the throat, dropping your head back. As you exhale, drop your right ear to your right shoulder and round through the back body. So someone is pulling your heart space behind you. Roll right ear over right shoulder, open up, extend, drop your head back. Exhale, left ear to left shoulder, round through the back body. So kind of like a cat-cow with some neck stretches. If this feels good, continue with this pattern or find something else. Good, one more in each direction. Notice if something feels different from side to side. Good, and then left leg stays where it is. Extend your right leg long. Take a twist to the left. Left fingertips plant behind you. Right hand is on the left knee or shin. Inhale for a tall spine. Ground down through the sit bones and lift up through the crown. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale to stay, to grow, to expand. Exhale, twist it a little deeper from the upper spine. So peeling left shoulder back, pressing left hip bone forward. One more breath here. Good, release, switch it out. Left leg extends long, right knee bends. Plant your foot down. Release your right fingertips behind you and left hand somewhere along the right leg. Inhale first. Feel your sit bones root into the earth and your crown lift up towards the sky. Exhale, twist to the right, broadening across the collarbones. Here for a couple breaths. And let the twist again be from the upper spine, the thoracic, the mid-back, keeping pelvis relatively neutral. One more inhale. Exhale, twist a little deeper. Good, release through center. Both legs extend long. And you could bring a prop underneath your knees if you'd like. We're just gonna take some forward fold pulses. This is good for fascial stretching along the back side of the body. So fingertips are gonna reach towards or even past the toes. And we're doing about 1 pulse per second. Let's do 20. Again, you can have a little bend in the knees. You could bring your hips up higher. But feeling this stretch kind of from the backs of the feet, along the calves, the hamstrings, the low back, mid back, upper back, and even into the neck and arms. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Bend your knees, plant your feet at the back of your mat or towards the back. And lift your heels a little bit. So we're in a malasana, but heels are lifted. Take it a little bit maybe more relaxed with your shape or alignment than traditionally. Plant your hands in front of you. Inhale to pull your palms energetically backwards and reach your heart forwards. Exhale, slide your hands forward around so that your upper body lands in between your thighs. Let's do a few more. Inhale to slide fingertips back open across the chest. Exhale, slide fingertips forward, round. Good, a couple more. Knees are pressing out. Stance is whatever's comfortable for your alignment, your anatomy. And one more. Good, lower your heels down, lift your hips up, forward fold, point your toes straight, and really keep the knees bent here. Palms are on the ground or on your shins. Take a little sway from side to side. Hips can lead the way in one direction, and then rib cage and head and hands follow. A moment to explore here in whatever way feels good for you. Close your eyes, follow your body and your breath. Find some stillness and center. Push down through your feet. Reverse swan dive. So heart leads the way, hips root back as we sweep our arms up and overhead. And as you get there, interlace your fingers, except for your index and your thumb. So pointer fingers are reaching up towards the sky. Take a little sway here. So kind of snaking, leading with the rib cage, bending into one knee and then the other. Next time your weight shifts into the right foot, let it land there. Maybe lift your left foot into a tree pose, Vrikshasana. Push down through your heel, lift up through your fingertips, find some length and extension. And switch it out, left foot lands, right foot lifts anywhere along the inner seam of the left leg. Elongate, breathe. And release, a couple more sways. This time releasing the arms, closing the eyes. I like to bend my knees a little bit and kind of sit my hips back here. And then lower down into tabletop. Stacking shoulders just behind wrists and hips over knees. Land here. Shift weight side to side. Feel any differences or similarities. And then cat-cow. Inhale to drop your belly, lift your tailbone and your gaze up, arching through the spine. Exhale, cat pose, tuck your chin to your chest, round through the back body as you push through your palms and curl your tailbone down. Good. Inhale, step your left foot out to the side, modified side plank. Little variation here where the knees are bent. Kickstand your right foot out behind you a little bit. And from here, push down through your right palm. Left toes are out, kind of at an angle or even 90 degrees. And then lift your left arm up towards the sky or forward. Take a little pulse, sitting right hip towards right heel. And really finding length through the left side of the waist and the rib cage. Couple pulses. Revolve your right rib cage to lift up towards the sky. And then weight is steady through your feet. Push through your right hand, lift up into a low lunge shape where you're facing the long edge of the mat. You might be off your mat, totally fine. Inhale to sweep your arms up. Grab hold of opposite elbows and exhale, take a side stretch to the left. Stay for an inhale, curl your heart up to the sky. And stay for an exhale. Breathe in, neutral spine. Breathe out, hands land in Virasana, so kneeling posture. Left knee meets the right. Sit hips to heels. Slide your palms back so fingertips cup around the kneecaps. So we're in a rounded shape in our kneeling posture. Take some rib cage glides in a little semicircle, like a smile shape. Curling in towards yourself, but still exploring through sensation. And then other side, slide your hands forward, take a cat-cow, inhale, drop your belly, open your heart. Exhale, cat pose, push and round. Kickstand left foot out, step your right foot out to the right side at a 90-degree or maybe like a 45-degree angle, whatever feels good. Push down through your left hand, lead with your right elbow up towards the sky or overhead. And then pulse your left hip towards your left heel in your modified side plank with a side stretch. Let it feel good through your body. Really extending through the right fingertips. And then steady through your feet, lift up into a low lunge facing the right long edge of the mat. Grab hold of opposite elbows, stretch up through the forearms towards the sky as you breathe in, and then exhale, side stretch to the right. Staying here for a breath or two, finding length along the left side of the body, spreading through the left rib cage. Inhale, lift up, shoulders stack over hips. Exhale, Virasana, hands land. Hips to heels, right foot meets the left. And we're rounded through the back body. Fingertips are cupping over your knees, and take a couple more of these rib cage rounds here. And eventually come to stack shoulders over pelvis. Find a natural curve in your spine and find some stillness. Just a breath or two here to land. Check in with body. Notice what feels good, notice what needs a little bit more attention. And then come to lie down onto your back. Hug your knees into your chest. Bring them nice and wide on the outside of your rib cage. And then a couple rolls and rocks from side to side, massaging out the low back. Figure four, cross your right ankle over your left thigh. Grab hold of the back of the left hamstring or the front of the shin, or even just both knees or shins. A couple rocks here. Pressing right knee outwards, maybe feeling a good stretch in the right outer hip and glute and hip rotators. Full breaths. Good, switch it out. Left ankle crosses over right. Find your hip opener and then either rocking again, side to side, or finding stillness. Connect to your breath. Let it slow down. Good. Extend your heels up towards the sky, lengthen through the back of the hamstrings. Couple ankle circles in one direction, and then the other direction. Bend your knees, land your feet down. This is hook lying position, and it can be really restful to stay here just for a few breaths, letting yourself land with a natural curve in the spine, so a little bit of a gap between your low back and the mat, as well as the neck and the mat. Close your eyes down and settle your bones. Find a little pocket of stillness and space. Let your mind focus on your breath. Give it something so it's not ruminating, just tracing the inhales and exhales. You can stay here, or for Shavasana, we're going to extend our legs long. Either tracing your simple breath or taking a mental Nodi Shavasana, alternate nostril breathing. So instead of actually using the hand, we're just going to close our eyes and picture our breath moving through one nostril, and then at the top of the breath, we'll switch to the other one. This is balancing for the body and the energy systems. Our right side is associated with more kind of masculine energy, our left side with more feminine energy. Balancing the logical side with the feeling and intuitive side. A little bit more of the go-getter side of us with the ability to rest and relax. So close your eyes down. With your mind's eye, picture your breath moving in through your left nostril on an inhale. At the top of the breath, it exits through the right nostril. Inhale through the right. Exhale through the left. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left. Notice if you're holding any tension in your body, release. A couple more rounds here on your own. Balancing the energy in your body and your whole system, your breath, your prana, your life force. Knowing that it's possible and really important to have both of these features in us. One more full round. Breathe equally in through both nostrils. Fill up. Exhale, let it go. Maybe sighing it out through the mouth. Then you can stay here as long as you have time for, as long as you need. If you're ready to transition out, keep your eyes closed as you roll onto one side. Eventually push through your hand and find a comfortable seat. Land your body here for just a moment longer. Good, we'll meet with our palms in heart center with third eye. Inhale here. Exhale, bow forward. Namaste, gratitude for practice, for body, for 20 minutes of space. As you lift up, you can blink your eyes open and start to slide your hands on your body, take in the space around you, layer yourself back. But as you go out, make sure you take you with you into the rest of your day. I hope you feel great. Thanks for being here, and I will see you next time.